Do you like to read, but maybe you just don't find the time and you don't know how? Hi, I'm Lori from LoriThayer.com, and in 2014, I read almost 300 books. So, in this quick little video, I just want to give you some ideas of how I found the time and fit it in to read it. So, one of the things is that that is the most books I have ever read in my life that I know of. I don't expect to hit that number every year, and that may not be even close to what you're aiming for, but clearly it was a lot of reading done. So, some of the books I read, physically read, some of them I listened to, right? I count that as reading as well because I'm still consuming that information and I'm still getting the enjoyment. Some of those books were pleasure books, some of them were business books, some of them are, family or relationship type of books. So, all different kinds of books. No matter what you like, um, here's some of the ways that I found time. One is just regular. I like to, chill out with a cup of coffee and a good book and listen. I also like to read while I take a bath or even maybe while I'm, exercising, depending on the kind of exercise you're doing. If you're out for a run, you could listen to an audiobook. Or, if I'm in the sauna, I can also read a book in there, like on my Kindle. Um, I read physical books. I read books on my Kindle. I listen to audiobooks that I download from the library. I read ebooks that I download from the library. I also download books from audible.com. Those are the main sources I have of material. A lot of those are free. I'm big into free books because when you're reading close to 300 books a year, my final number I think was 293. You don't want to be buying all those books. I don't want to be buying all those books. So finding time, just, making some time, some decompressed time where you can enjoy reading in the bath, like I said, when you work out or are in a sauna or something. I actually also listen to audiobooks to and from work. I often listen at work because that works for me. That doesn't necessarily work for a lot of people, so it's fine if that doesn't work for you. On a trip is a great time to listen to a book. One of my other tricks, and one of the reasons the number was so high this past year, is I started speeding up the audiobooks I listen to. So I will listen to audiobooks at 1.5 to 2 times the regular rate. And I just kind of eased into that and I'm used to it now. So often when I listen at regular, it seems so slow to me. So, of course, that means you can get through a lot quicker. It could be a 12-hour book. If I listen to it in double time, it only takes me 6 hours. So, of course, that saved me a lot of time. So, there are a few tips on how you can find more time or get more reading done in the time that you have. And I know I'd read all these books because I track them on goodreads.com and I like that a lot. I have my Amazon account hooked up to that and I always go and I've always been a big reader and I've always wanted to know what the books are that I read. So I track it on there and every year I sign up for their challenge. Now I blew myself out of the water last year. Before last year I was averaging about 100 books a year. My intention this year is not to read 300 books, but it is towards the end of January and have already averaged more than a book a day, so who knows, I might be close to